I bounce? I'm trying so hard to bounce. I have a lot of hair. Move. Move a little bit. Pokes Twitch. What are you poking Twitch for? It's ask what Twitch ever did to you, but it's Twitch, so. Are you, but the image is frozen? Oh. I think it's, maybe it's just the internet. Maybe it's just having a little, I don't know, meltdown. It's Twitch. When do they not have meltdowns? Actually, hang on one sec. I'm gonna be right back in a moment. Oh, okay, there we go. F5 third time was the chat. But Alt F4. Would that help? Or only in games? That's weird. Honestly, I haven't really been... Oh. The model's been a little bit laggy too. I wonder if the internet on the whole is just having issues today. I don't think it's just Twitch. I think it's just the internet. Technology in general. Hi, Care Bear! Welcome, welcome! Hello! Nice to see you. I still gotta look at those games that you sent me, Care. I genuinely don't remember if we talked about them last week. I don't have a bad memory. I just have limited amounts of memory available at any one given moment. Which is my burden. That's my issue. Hello, welcome in. Happy, actually, Tora, it is also, it should be like midnight there, right? Happy Sunday, right? This Sunday? 6 hours ahead? Only meant to start at 7 o'clock, but Bark, like, setting, I just wasn't happy when I was like, oh, I'm gonna boot everything up on my laptop, and everything just chugged. A crawl. Tori, go to sleep. Go to sleep. It does not need to be 2 a.m. You do not need to be up at 2 a.m. I understand fun times with friends, but you do not need to be up at 2 a.m. You need sleep. You need sleep. Sleep. Also, you too, Kara. Wait, Kara, you had a procedure done... Was it Monday? I'm sorry that I didn't... I just remembered now. I hope it went well. I know you were messaging me on Discord. I hope it went well. No, go to sleep, Tora! Go the fuck to sleep. I swear to God. This is why I put down that I yell at people to go the fuck to sleep. In my slides. I can't believe I made like actual slides for debut. Oh my God. I'm bad at talking about myself. I was just like, I want to talk and get to know people and, you know, show my love of podcasts, which I need to watch and which I need to discover more for. More podcasts. Sorry, I'm experimenting, but oh my God, they're on the opposite side of my face. I get cheek puff. I didn't know. The picture. I can cheek puff. It is on the opposite side of the mouse though. Like whenever I do my left, it's mostly the right. God damn it. I can cheek puff. I was like kind of wondering because if I go like this, it sort of looks like I have a cheek puff, but I'm not really puffing my cheeks. And I can make myself unhappy. Sorry, I have not played around with this model very much, so I'm like learning things as I go. I got my teeth right. Oh my god, got a fucking ulcer on your... Oh, I'm so sorry, Care. Oh. You can't swallow right? Like you can still eat though, right? But it's like it's probably not hot foods and stuff like that. But the teeth went perfect. I'm glad. I know how anxious you were about it, so that's good to hear. Aw. I'm sorry about the ulcer. Oh, fuck. Fuck medicine, I swear to God. Struggling to eat, having to stick myself up for a follow. It'll get better. It'll get better. It'll get hopefully a little easier. And it will heal too, so but it is just take your time. You know, it's important that you eat still. Because trust me, the alternatives are not that great. The alternatives to eating when you can't eat. Nobody wants those. It's driving me crazy. And like, hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. I don't know how you get an ulcer in that area of your mouth. Oh my god. But hopefully it will. Fingers crossed for you, Care. Also, just take your time, and it sucks to say, but keep eating. just to be able to, you know, to do good for your body. Yeah, I need to fix this. I'm closing my mouth, and it's also still opening. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's... Right. That makes sense. My mom actually... Way back when, that makes me sound old. My mom had a procedure around the time that I was like graduating high school, and her procedure was actually on her foot. I won't go into details, but her procedure was on her foot, and she had to get GA. She, you know, was fully, completely out. General anesthetic. Anybody who doesn't know abbreviations, medical abbreviations. But it was always funny because she came home and her throat was so sore, and she was like, you could tell if she was speaking to you and stuff like that. Her throat was like super sore and raw and stuff like that, and it's just like, you would think you had a procedure done on your throat, but no, it was your foot. So I've unfortunately caused the only... I mean, it sucks, but I am glad that that's kind of like the only thing that kind of came out of your procedure, to be honest. Like, if you're having complications, that's the only thing that came out of it, because mouths are disgusting places. It's terrible to phrase it that way, but like, there's a lot that can go wrong. God, you got your GA. They failed your I'm not sure what a cannula is, but hell yeah, GA all the way. I once had a procedure too, that I had to get done, and they were like, "Oh no, we'll just do local," and I was like, I have a surgeon. He promised me GA. I do not want to be traumatized by this procedure. We're going GA. I am not doing local. I was like, I don't want to hear no drills near me. I don't want to hear no drills near me. The drip in the back of the hand. Ah. Okay. Oh, I thought you were getting GA. I thought you were getting GA anyways, honestly. Yeah! Welcome in! I did not hear any freaking alarms that went off. It's the shit. I thought it fixed you. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for the suppy. 10 months, Jesus Christ. That's almost a year, dude. I think I've known you for a year. We've known each other. We've been friends for a year, Cal. Almost a year. What the fuck? I wouldn't be friends with any other fire spirit at all. I hope you're having a good Saturday, Cal. Welcome in. Welcome in. There are 3 holes in your hand and it's for that, and this one is the only. Good. Although take painkillers if you need to, honestly. I know it's not great, especially if you get really the hard stuff. But you know, if it helps, it helps. There's just no two ways about it, and being in pain is not fun. Okay, let me just see. Let me just do a quick little test. I thought I fixed all of the alerts and. Oh, computer, don't you dare fucking chug. Okay. Maybe there's a refresh on the sound alerts. Almost a full year. Almost a full year in your face. Oh, log in. Okay. Fuck you, sound alerts. God. What? Sound alerts browser source is offline. What the fuck? When the fuck did that happen? Okay, give me one quickie seckie. You're gonna go to studio mode because good. Almost a full year. Are you having a good Saturday? Good weekend, Cal? Is there a pain the swallowing? Ugh, no. I bet that does not taste good. Is that my thing? Are all my links just broken? I think they should be. See. Sorry guys, I'm just want to do a little sound test to make. Why do you have so many cute models? This one was a gift. Oh, I can't even be blamed for this one. And also, oh my god, another model. Yeah, it was, why the fuck you not work? Why the fuck you not? Hell, I don't understand why it's offline. Sorry, wow, brain not computing. Yeah, this was a model, my friend Kyo, I think he also might be, he actually won a raffle for 2 pixel models, so you would win and you could gift it to a friend, and he won the raffle. He gifted it to me, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I genuinely thought he would gift it to somebody else. And it was like a week before, like 2 weeks ago, he like just sent me, hot dropped me a link in Discord, and it was like, here you go, enjoy. I was like, fuck you. Ew. You know what? Let's shut him out properly. So, because he's streaming right now. And it's actually gonna show that I'm shouting him out. Yeah, I don't think he's released his quite yet. I do have credits for the artist. I should. Okay, once that timer's done, I'm gonna do a shout out for the artist too, because they do commissions. I don't think that they're open right now. I say that they're not open right now. But yeah, they do take paid commissions. And for now, I'll be here in and out playing battle a little bit with air. Okay, take care. Care. Enjoy the lurkies. As I troubleshoot what the fuck is wrong. It should be. I swear to God, I checked sound alerts. I don't. But yeah, we're gonna get into the remainder of sorry. I'm just trying to make this work. Wow. Alright, sound alerts are not fucking work. Might just have to like take them off or something. They worked last week, but for some... Okay, wait, let's try. Did that work? Maybe it'll work on the other. Scuff. Fucking stuff. Okay, wait. I actually have to look up their name. I do actually have to look up their name. Sorry. I'm gonna do a quick shout out for this models artist. Because they do have a Twitch. I could look them up for Twitter as well. To be honest, this one might just be easier to. Oh. Okay, that person is the one that made this model. So they have a Twitch and a Twitter. I am very discombobulated in terms of discussion. I'm sorry. What? But if you guys want to go follow them, their Twitch should have a link to their Twitter, which should have a link to their commissions as well too. I honestly genuinely don't remember how much this model costs, but it's really cute. I think it comes with 3 expressions? Maybe? That's usually generally what it is. And also, sorry, I've been trying to fix sound alerts because that's not working. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, although you should expect this from me now. But I am like... I'm genuinely just like pissed. Lately it's just been everything, one extension breaking up. Kind of like, it's getting really tiresome. I just want my shit to work properly and not have to troubleshoot it while I'm actually live. Apparently Scuff is charming. I don't believe that. Okay, maybe if I switch screens, sound alerts will actually fucking figure its shit out. Keep refreshing you, and you keep not wanting to work. Alright. No tits on tonight because that wasn't working either. Twitch would not authorize the throwing system either. And now sound alerts isn't working. I guess everything's just broken. I finally figured out how to make Tangia properly work and mix it up, and everything else is broken. Well, I guess we'll just have to play video games. Alright. Let's get Stanley Parable up. Because why not? Why not? Let's get him up. Yeah! As I get the game up together. Wait, do I even have some music? Oh, I do still have music on this one. Whoops. I didn't realize that. Please enter the current time. I don't think I need to. Do I need to? You know what? Sound alerts. You know what? On a different screen. That might be something, right? No, it's just a piece of shit. Oh my god, sound alerts, you piece of crap. I just like quickly disable those because I don't have to. Yep, just that. You and you. Yes, I will have emotional damage from my tensions not working properly because fuck me, I guess. Alright. What the hell is the actual what is the actual time? It is 8:10. Oh god, I should be gaming hard right now. It's a lot later than I thought it would be. 8:10. There we go. Hang on. I'm hanging. Before we get started, can I just say something? You're beautiful today. Beautiful today. Thank you for actually setting the clock for both times you put it in the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock at 12 o'clock and call it a day. You're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see a screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. I have earned it, haven't I? Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. I love this silly game. It's so silly. Oh dear god, it's loud. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's loud in my ears. Oh, that's loud in my ears. Oh, 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 earphone. Earphonies. That's loud. Oh, baby. Please let me know if it's loud for you guys or not. I think it should be okay. I don't want it to be too quiet. Please let me know if it's crunchy or crispy or whatever have you, but oh lordy, that was loud in my ears. Begin the game! End is never the end yet. Oh, so loud.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
We skip nothing in this game.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Was he really?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one, single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, I am just quickly looking through. I don't want to spoil a lot of it for myself. And my model's frozen? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what happened? Oh god. Hi! I'm big! Again. Ah, there we go. I'm in the right corner this time. Let me actually just adjust quickly. I haven't had that switch happen yet before. So that was I honestly just thought BTS was just having a minor stroke. There we go. I think it's like, although maybe I should move myself. One second. This is all trial and error. Air. E. 1 minute. Ah. This is ridiculous. Okay. So I was just looking at some of the endings. I think I got most of the ones from the base game. But there's a handful that I have not got. Game ending, elevator ending. So I'm not trying to spoil myself, but it's just kind of like, hey, how do I get to this ending? So, okay. There's a lot more endings than I thought that there were. There's a broom closet ending. I love the broom closet. I love it a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I actually do have. Okay. 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 This. Okay. Okay, this one. Wait, did people set it? I remember I felt it was slippery. But please let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Excuse me. Oops. The narrator. Okay. New content. We're gonna get to there soon.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did. Ugh, hiccups.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not
Feeling
getting
a wave
fired.
of disbelief,
Suckless.
Stanley
Do
decided to go up
unbelievably
to his
amazing
boss's
work.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Changed already.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh no, did it reset? Did it reset?
There was nothing here, no choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty
I'm too
broom
happy
closet.
about this.
No reason to still be here.
I love the broom closet. I love the broom closet. We're just gonna sit in here. We're just gonna chill out. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna play
Baffling that Stanley was
games.
still
We're gonna
just
play
sitting
Pin
in
the
the
Tail
broom
and
closet.
Donkey.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As
Sure.
it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I love doing FA.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I want to be. Why not be in the broom closet? We're just gonna
You
sit in
do
the corner.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
No.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But I love
never would
it.
have thought to mention it.
I love it here. It's so good.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Maybe.
Stanley
glad
was
to be
fat
in
and
here.
ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
And blackjack. You do like blackjack in this household.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Sure? If I do this.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh, so good. So good. Do I leave now? Oh. Ah. Yeah, I don't think he responds. God damn it. Oh,
Into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Up we go. We gotta go visit the boss. The boss. Executive bathroom. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Oh god. Can I say that to the CEO of my workspace? And over well, please? I would like that well. Elevator? Why can't I go in? Why I want to go visit the elevator?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input
Yeah.
the correct code by sheer luck.
Dumb luck.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I think this is... Yes. Okay. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. See.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
I have
as though
emotions?
he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
I have questions?
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I have
This
occurrences?
question would not go unanswered for long.
Look, the button, it's red again. Press it. You press it, and we see what happens.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Silly you. Oh,
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Ooh. Okay, where do we go? I don't think it's quite right.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got
can't
on the
leave.
elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Can't
What a
leave.
decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Fucked up on my keybinds already. My model. I can't leave. Okay. Red button. Press.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Brilliance. Brilliance is what it is.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Nope. Spooky. Too spooky for me. Too Too spooky.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Too spook.
I can't
Too
even
me.
begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
It's office. Is it the boss's office? Is it the boss's office? Boss's office? Boss's office! Dun dun dun!
It's the boss's office.
No way.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
No fucking way.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
He's putting me on hold. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Button red, we push.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I don't think what was that word? Revelatory? It's a real word. Go? I'm gonna go too far.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, scary. Very scary. Very scary. Very scary. Scary.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh no. Oh no.
There we go. Isn't this
I
so
want
much
slow.
more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They
It
want
is true.
big, explosive
It's true.
moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, PR bullshit. I don't want PR bullshit.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
The storyteller. Wait, what does it say? The Stanley reveals all in his new book. Healthiest human being, all tricks revealed. How he did it, the pyramid. 5, the guy who went to Mars. Wait. Oh, I can't get back. It's on Stanley live on stage. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. World peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
I don't want to go through a door. World's first sentient machine. Oh God, don't want to talk. Stanley Parable, Stanley Nightlife. Oh no. Okay, if I must doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great.
All right,
Stage.
are you
Welcome.
ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you,
Oh.
Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
Almonds, chair, gum, table, nut bar. That's bar. I want a D's Nuts bar. I have a D's Nuts bar. Here's 7. Wait. Break a leg champ, your boss. What do the rest of these say? Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the you are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Oh, there's 2 break a leg champs. Oh, okay. I guess the boss is breaking both my legs then. Lathandra! Thank you for the hydrate and the headbutt. Thank you for the headbutts. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate as well. I will do that right now. How are you? Happy Saturday. Hope everything's going well. And thank you for grabbing some sunshine. Actually fixed it for once. I took my time. It took me a little while to figure out how to use it with Mix It Up, but fixed it. Stanley, me. Something. Story. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. Okay, one in the... Stanley Heart. My true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife. Oh, from the apartment ending! That's Care. Hide me. Nope. You've been spotted. Go get him, Care. Go sick him. Go get him, Care. How was the you today? I'm doing pretty good. Up again, down again. I didn't really do. I just ran errands today, but I got to have a really nice lunch in a restaurant I'd never been to before, which was really, really nice. It was a weird day though. It was like sunny and hilly and cold. It was just a mess. But I had a pretty good day. It was nice and nice to get out. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your coworkers. Yeah. Yay for the weekend. Already half over. Audience with the dude who came up with pizza. Oh, Lord. We got words, buddy. We got words. We got words. Starters. People who put pineapple on, who don't like pineapple on pizza might want to word with you. I like pineapple on pizza. I know that's controversial, but I am a controversial rabbit. So. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh, look at the elevator buttons. Oh boy. Up, then, down. Down, then, up, then. I have to turn this down. I can't even hear myself. No! I wanted to go all the way to the stage. Okay, that was that ending. There's another ending that involves Boss Office. Okay. Yeah, I do have a guide. I at least have a listing of
All of his co-workers
endings,
were gone. What could it mean?
just
Stanley
so I
decided
can
to
get
go to the
all
meeting
of them
room.
because I
Perhaps
want to
he had
get all
simply
of
missed a
them.
memo.
Okay. Well, we need to go all the way to the boss's office
When
again.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Monetize free to play. Never fails to make me laugh. Bram called it!
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it
But
is you
broom
enjoy doing so
closet.
much in this room.
I
Please
love broom
take your
closet.
time.
I love the broom closet. The broom closet is home. It's cozy. It's life. Broom closet is life. It's life. I go on again. You're not gonna say anything again? Ah, I broke him. I go on a third time. Is there anything else for the broom closet? I enjoy being in here. It's nice. Nice. Hmm. God damn it. Okay. Never mind. There's nothing else in the broom closet. I wanted to make sure. Alright, let's see. Go all the way to the boss's office.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're supposed to play enter and then leave the boss's office. Like Phasmo rules where I have to like use the doors. Thought I do have to choose the doors. This one. Enter it slowly. I can't move slowly.
Stepping into his
Damn it.
manager's office.
Oh, God damn. Fuck. You have to choose the doors. Fuck this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
I'll try to get this
Feeling a wave
ending.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Try to do it this way.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try a different one. Sorry, I really want to see if I can get this ending. Maybe going from
All
the
of his
behind.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Idea.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. I see you, new content.
When Stanley came to a set
me.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's strife. Sorry, I took my hand off my mouse for there for a minute.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay, broom
Feeling
closet.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's see. I choose the doors.
stabbing.
Jesus Christ, that actually scared me. Jump. It's just too quiet. Oh my god. Oh my god, that made me jump. Fuck. Oh, unintentional jump scare. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay, can I go back down? All the way? Doors are open now. Broom closet! My friend, the broom closet. Okay, I think I have to go all the way back. Really don't have anywhere else to go. Oh? Oh, that door wasn't open there before. In the void. You are now leaving? Escape pod bay? Escape pod bay. I guess I follow this. Keep going. I don't know, am I stuck? Is this a loop? I think I'm in a loop. Maybe. Oh, wait, never mind, I'm not in a loop. Beep. 759. Ah, 760. Escape pod launch bay. Escape pod launchy bay. Beep. Oh my god, it's just dark. Oh my god, it's just... Escape! It's the escape pod! Wait, am I not allowed to escape? I never made it there. Aww.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That was an ending though, but... Hmm. Okay. Okay, if there's another ending, I have to touch a bunch of computers. So... I need to find 4 19s. I don't like the one that... I don't like that it said that following me. I don't like that at all. 419 computer. Okay. Can't tell if I'm actually touching it or not, because there's no like reticle or anything like that. There's no real reference. That's the secretary's computer. Can I make my way back if I do? Once you interact with them, you must reset the game manually or by getting another ending for the next one. Oh! Oh, okay. I get it. This is like a continuous one. Okay. So it's like I have to do all of them. Okay, that's fine. I do see another one that I didn't get.
When Stanley came
I
to a
should be
set
exploring
of
this
two
on my
open
own,
doors,
but
this
still.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
I
it
got
perfectly well. Perhaps he
majority
wanted to
of them
stop by
last
the
time.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We're supposed to be... using the lift or falling to your death, inch across the ledge on the left until you fall down an open vent. I feel like I'm gonna die. Thing. Left. I guess this is the left. Oh. That vent? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 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 Bit big for a vent. Ooh. Okay.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Broken.
So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
I didn't do anything. You were recording, sir. Your fault. And there is...
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Must be another computer with the... what is it? Waiting input. Oh! So did that not work? It didn't. That would have worked. Alright, let me just see what... Oh yeah, I'm not playing the game, the baby game for 4 hours. That's fun. Hard and out of the map ending. The serious ending. Oh, the serious ending. part. Sorry, I just want to make sure. I think I'm gonna have to start the new content first. This other one with the computers is gonna take a while, so. Let's start with the new content and things. That sounds good. Hopefully the computer ones actually work.
Oh, new content. What does that mean, new content?
Phone. It means phone. What we doing? Where are we going?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Oh god, home computers. That makes me feel old.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a
Ultra
reimagining of
Deluxe!
the game for consoles and home computers.
Yay!
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Checked in content into game. More!
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
New content
this
door.
sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Alright, that's okay. Book it. Twitter.
Okay,
Elevator.
So far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Is it? Not moving.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
New content.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
Mm-hmm.
mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Right. Oh, content's on this side.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Jump circle. Space to jump. Space to jump. Space to jump. It's not a very fast jump. Let me jump more. Okay. Enough jumping. Jump circle. Jump. Can't jump outside of the jump circle.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh, elevator. Elevator.
Another elevator.
Elevator.
Stanley, I have to say,
Elevator.
initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
No.
I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
So far, it's a hallway. Thank you for
That's
enjoying the new.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What?
Wait. 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 Wait a second. Achievements. View all achievements. Oh, it exists. Test achievement description replace this. That's some good shit right there. It's some good game. It's some good shit right there. That's some good games. It's some good games.
Quality Assurance Department signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
It's not Twitter anymore.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
No.
No frills,
No.
no gimmicks.
No.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Yeah, what you said. Oh. The fuck? Something's different. Something's very different. Why is there a picture of the hallway?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh. If I ignore him, there has to be an ending. There has to be an ending.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Ah, that's right. I am a dork. Thank you for acknowledging that. Oh, that door is open. That door's open too. New content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Restart. This would have led me to. Maybe not.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I see the head petals. We're going to hell. Oh, right, this ending. Begin the game again. I told. Welcome in. Thank you for the head pets and the hydrate and the. Oh, good, I get to start. Thank you for the care package. Head petal. Posture. One sec. There, I think that's better. How you doing, Tolk? How was your Saturday?
Psst. Stanley,
Alright,
come over
alright.
here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I guess I gotta follow you. Dark. Give me an alternate ending if I don't follow you. Fell down a hole. That's an ending, right? How was Valheim? I saw that you guys were playing it today. With Nis. Need a game with Nis
You
sometime.
remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Why am I
I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Scandalous. I don't know how I'm making footsteps. Oh my god, what? Why does this look like it's an Elden Ring, but there's a fucking photocopier in the corner? Honest to God. This is not what Elden Ring's about. I've never played Elden Ring before.
I call it the memory zone.
Memory.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
Sounds sweet, so.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
National Geographic time? Oh my god. Cafe, the Stanley Parable Collector's Edition, first edition. Jesus Christ. I remember when PC products used to look like this. That was the time. The time. 2014 Independent Game Festival Audience Award, Stanley Parable. Look. Where's this? I can't read it. British Academy of Film. Oh, a BAFTA? Is that real? I mean, obviously it's not. It's just got a tape on it, but imagine them getting a BAFTA for that. For this game. 2013. Stanley Parable. God. The original remake. Terrible. Buy it on Steam. Times. Krypton Memorial. Smile because it happened. $1 bill. A $1 bill. Stanley Parable demonstration. He's on old TV. I guess that's supposed to resemble an old PC. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this in. British Academy Award development team. No way. No way. Debut game. Game innovation. Have to be bullshit. Nominee for story. Yeah, video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers go from scandal to new crisis. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. I don't know why that's a tongue twister. House hinter in the act to achieve diversity. Business leaders pushing election of council allies. 50% off designer hats. Stanley Parable deals with tough choices. God. What is this? Oh. In loving In loving memory of little... Is this like a dev pet or something? That's what it looks like. Oh, I activated one of my... Put my stickers there for a minute. Loving memory, little Stanley. That looks like a dev pet or something. That has to be. Oh, I can't get past the flowers. There's a random piano.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk.
Now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Downstairs. Memory zone maintenance. Okay. Tasteful nostalgic. It was good. Wait. Wait. That I've never played it before, but I've seen VODs of it. Isn't that like a level in Prop Hunt or something? It looks like it. Stanley Parable. You are playing the Stanley Parable. Begin the game. The original of the year, Stanley. I hate Mondays. Oh, that's actually kind of... End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. We'll play games because of what they can do inside them. Very good at letting people know they can't do anything. Literally anything.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Repeatable carpet textures. Bike. I don't know where the bike is from. I haven't seen a bike yet. SDK source. Now move objects, create levels and graphics. Oh, smiley face. I don't know what any of these objects. I don't remember that. I remember that ending. I have 10 memories. Stanley Parable.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Drinks. Cold drinks. 125. Cheap. That's cheap.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley is a
Reviews.
collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's being collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this
Coffee
game
pot.
to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Guess I'm going this way. Unfunny. Oh my god. I've never heard of somebody be so offended at being unfunny.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
You're a little shrill.
Tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh,
Wonder if
dear.
that's a real name.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh, a skip button. Like
skip
Kingdom
button.
Hearts.
Well, yes.
Unskippable
Yes, I think we can do that.
cutscene
If
heart.
I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Excited for this. Excited for this shit. Oh, wow. Okay, that immediately happened. Oh shit. Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll
One
pop you
plant.
forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and
Else
I'm
is in
very
here.
proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the
people.
people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit
Silence.
around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here,
Here.
we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course,
Nothing
I happen
changed.
to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but
Nope.
if well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a
love the
thoughtless
button.
display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to
What's
see
happened?
what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Yep.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to
There's
say
no
maybe
door.
30, 45 minutes?
What?
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Idea.
I think... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Yeah.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Very gone.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those
Well, those lights
walls
are
a
out. I don't think
1,000
those were the-
times, and there's
earlier.
no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button.
Button.
And if you... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh,
You're back. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the
I have
flowers.
someone to
Oh.
talk to again.
that's bad.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think
Aw.
that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But
Maybe.
it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
Oh.
I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single...
I actually didn't mean to click that. No. Oh, yeah.
Hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping
Oh,
track
fire
after
alarm.
a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved
year?
for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, There is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment.
Aww. You're still letting him keep talking? Where is he? Alright, where my friend at? Where my friend at? Hate that noise. Clock! Clock fell down. Body did leave
But
me.
they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives.
That's true.
It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward
I wonder
the
how long
cruel
he had to actually
bleakness
record
inside
this.
ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature
Like,
and
how
find
long
a
did it actually
resounding
go on
emptiness
for?
gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect,
Especially
we
as a
have
streamer.
demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shame.
I agree. Here. Here.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never
That's
the
concerning.
end, is never the end, is never
Wait,
the
something's
end, is
leaking.
never the end, is 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 never the
Wait, here?
end, is never the 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 end, is never
I
the
don't see a
end,
puddle. Oh, there it is.
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, end, is never the end,
This
is never
scary
the
chant
end,
on
is never
Floyd.
the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is
All
never
right.
the end, is
Let's
never
stop.
the
There's more. Trippies. Trippies. The trippies. They're bigger pot. Oh. Yeah, a lot more trippies. It's almost raining over there. Push. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. That's concerning. That is concerning. Okay. Half of the wall is gone and part of the ceiling. That foliage. That foliage, is that a tree? No, that's dirt. Alright. See? Shine. Lollipops and rainbows everywhere. Oh, poor ladder. Fell over. Look. No! Foliage! Plants! Green. So much green. That's a green. Okay. I think he's gone. I think he's dead now. That's scary. There's some... what happened to the plant? Looks like sand, and I don't like those sounds. Nope. Button! Button Chan! Button! Button! Button, come back to me. Button, you've been my only friend for 21 years. 84 years. Sorry, the meme is 84. 84 years! Boink, 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 boink. Button's listening to me anymore. Why is that so scary? It's like something out of Futurama. I don't like that. I don't like that. There's like nothing. Oh my god. I hate this so much. Oh no, I'm walking so far away from it. Or towards it? Okay. Alrighty.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
I don't know. I'm supposed to touch computer. Oh! Okay. Alright. So I need to get a new ending, and then that should show up on another computer then. Well, new content! No content. New content.
Oh,
New
good. You
content.
noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting
Yeah.
to show you.
New content. New content. New content. I wonder if I can get that other ending, though. The one that requires me to touch all the computers. Elevator!
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark. and any new content for it should live up to that list.
Mm-hmm.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What? Stanley Parable 2! The end is never
Yes,
the end
you see,
again.
isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so
It's
many
a sequel.
different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Stanley Parable 2.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra
Photos.
Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
And it does. What is that, apple? It's a bird. Oh, I think that's the logo of the Dove game. I think. Publisher. Oh, that's a wild bird is here. New content is out. Content part 2 is in. Beginning sections of the chart. Full red section of the chart. New hotness. Old and busted. New hotness. I think that's... I feel like that's a, Men in Black at reference. They're back. 2 doors. Bug. Parable 2. Logo ideas. Two plants. Our TSB. Better TSB. Paradigm shift. Synergy. Brick and mortar approach. Envelope. Client. Marketing. The color red. Leverage, holistic value, 1/2, win-win, 1-2, sequential, mind share. Oh my god. Funny.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
9 o'clock scrum, 10 o'clock design pitch, 11:30 break, 11:35 pitch design. 12:02 number 2 chart. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 legs, 2 arms, question mark, question mark, question mark. Who took the red marker? Me. There's never the end, there's never the end. Oh, okay, that's actually really clever, I'm sorry. Stanley Parable is a prequel to Stanley Parable 2. Stanley Parable. That is actually really clever. I'm not gonna lie, that's really clever marketing. Ooh. Sequels are good. Portal 2. Half-Life 2. Batman Arkham Asylum 2. City. Trinity Original Sin 2. Doom 2. Aladdin 2. Return of Jafar. Dark Souls 2. This way to the show floor. Oh, I want to go. New features. Oh my god. This is such a cheeseball approach and I love it. It's ridiculous. We don't talk about Dark Souls 2. Hi Yoden! Welcome in! How's it going? I think my mods might be asleep, so I will send... I have not done shoutouts lately, so I apologize, but Yoden gets a shoutout. How's it going? Ooh. Don't tell me you're playing Dark Souls 2 on that one. Thank you for the shouties. Of course. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. It's several hours in the future.
Come on.
Alright, so
Wait, is that...
Actually, I'm gonna push this guy who's on the hill with the suppressed weapon.
Was that say Left 4 Dead? No, maybe it's something else. What is
right
that?
around here.
That game. I'm curious. It wasn't Left 4 Dead. What's the one with the zombies? 7 Days to Die? No, maybe not. What? Oh, Hunt! Oh. I feel like I should try out Hunt one time. I'm not very good at FPSs. But it could be kind of fun. I don't get on. Oh, I go this way. Okay. Guess it was from Hunt Showdown. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. It is, I believe, Sunday where you are. So happy Sunday. Happy stupid early in the clock in the morning at a.m. Sunday.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. The reassurance bucket. I almost want to know if that QR code actually works. I'm gonna see. I do have my phone with me. I want to see. Yeah, it's Sunday. Yay! Happy future. Oh my god, it actually does. Oh, Jesus Christ, it does work. Come on, load up. Welcome to the official website of the Stanley 2 Parable 2. I love it. It does work. Oh, it's great. Oh man, okay. What? Name button. New features, new content, new idea. Consistency, consistent quality with just the right amount of change. God, ain't that the truth with sequels. The new updated ray trace, more of the same but in a good way, sequel to the red is the new orange. The baby is all grown up. Whole new office. Let's enjoy the pictures. Oh, is this gonna... No, I'm not gonna go there quite yet. There's no screenshots. Have you played this game, Yoden? Jump circle. Infinite hole. Oh, jump circle! Free. New and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Collectibles. That is new. Oh, jump circle! Jump circle.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
No, I don't think you're gonna get that opportunity. Yeah, you fully beat it. Oh, nice! No. My jumps are gone. Honestly, I've been wanting to play it for the longest time since I didn't know about it when it first came out, but I was watching a couple of streamers play the deluxe edition because I really like the extra
The common
content. It's
complaint
just
of the Stanley
so silly.
Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after
Reassurance
much
bucket?
consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
You mean bucket?
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Bucket!
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I bucket!
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
I love that the handle
I think that
jiggles.
just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Am I not allowed to leave? Oh, yes, I have bucket. This is your first time interacting with the bucket. Yes. It is.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I know, I try to get some of, most of the endings from the base game, first, and I know, like, having the bucket does actually change things around. I don't think I'll go back and, like, play them on stream or anything like that, but the ones that I haven't done yet, I want to have bucket. I want to have bucket with me. My reassurance bucket. Good bucket.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer
right, too
is
small,
that they
too
want
big.
to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't
My
that
name?
wonderful?
My name. Will it really have my name?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now,
Isn't it
the button
Jim's?
only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
I can't believe
Just
the game
play along.
text
I
you.
promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath.
Oh, sorry
clear
guys.
your
I'm
mind,
Jim. I
forget
can't
whoever
help
you
myself.
are, and
I'm
simply
such a
become
Jim,
person
you
named
know?
Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim,
Jim.
and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Jim.
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you! Do it again! Do it again!
There's something about this game that just, like, doesn't turn you into an idiot or anything, but it's like, it's just so simple to be like, Jim! Or have my bucket with me. Get excited about all that shit. This is fun.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even
I'm
harder the
Jim.
second time. If this were the only new
I am
feature
Cinema
in the Stanley
Bun Jim.
Parable 2,
Cinema
it would still
Jims.
be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Oh.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away.
No!
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
I want Jim back. Man, I want Jim. I miss Jim. Jim was cool. Jim was real. He knew what it was like. He knew how to be a real Jim. Chad, no. Jim, yes.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing
If
this
Bucket, we
feature.
had Jim. Let's just... There's something else. Expo Hall 2. I jump circle this map. Free achievement! But bucket that says the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. March World's Settings World Champion. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket on decoration. Infinite Hole! Where the fuck is the Infinite Hole? Where are you? There it is! Oh, I really want to go into the hole. Hole. Exit jump circle. The bowls. Not the achievement. I like achievements. Justice for Jim. We're all secretly a little Jim inside.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well,
Yes.
I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
I misclicked
I'm
it.
not a wizard,
I didn't mean to
Stanley,
actually interrupt
but I guarantee
him.
it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature.
But I'm up.
Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I want the achievement now. I feel cheated. I feel so cheated.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
A jump circle. Where's the collectibles? Up here? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
My
In the
God.
Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't
Rare
want to
with, like, a
stifle the
word.
intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all
Number
of
go
them,
up.
and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
God. I remember playing the hell out of. I really liked DK64. Jesus Christ, that was collectible hell. Same with Banjo, the Banjo games too, but DK64 was pretty bad. Oh, I love them. Collect them all. Gotta
God,
collect
it
them
really
all.
is the
Stanley
worst when you collect
figurines.
everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward
Okay.
for it. Absolutely tragic.
Alright. We got the infinite hole left. Screenshots? Wait, what's this? Where's the... I just don't want to get locked into a room.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get
I
Well
do not
Someday
like his smile.
and
Oh,
Happy
God, it's-
12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday. And implies
You know,
hope.
sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece,
no.
it is.
I want get well someday. God damn it. Oh. Rude.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
I almost feel like it expects most people to pick the get well someday. Look! Oh my god! My sound alerts aren't working, so I didn't notice. Hi! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Very... a lot of weird sounds tonight, so... This game probably lowers my IQ a little bit, but it's hella fun. Okay, you were playing...
Order tomorrow.
Hmm.
Probably just do like 5 of everything.
I'm sorry, is that
again,
Bum Simulator?
except the teacher?
Is that Buttocks Simulator that I see that you were playing?
Work? Oh, it worked! Look at him! Look at this poor sucker.
Look at you. Being the capitalist you are. Your supermarket. What the hell is Button Simulator? What is Buttocks Simulator? What is Cheek Simulator? Do we get to clap them cheeks? Is that what we simulate here? Unhoused human simulator. Unhoused human simulator. Oh my god, why? But hello, welcome in. I hope your stream went well. I'm very curious to know what Bum Simulator is all about. And I'm very sorry that I didn't see that you rated me earlier. My sound alerts actually aren't working tonight, so I thought I tested everything, mostly everything, before I went live, but apparently it refuses to connect to Twitch. Those my tits. Not these ones. but I can't have things thrown at my head, so it makes me a little sad. Well, good. It didn't. Sometimes it doesn't. I've kind of done that before, where I've like accidentally not waited for it to go through, and then can't, and then stop streaming, and then it didn't go through. So Twitch is a buggy mess sometimes. But hello. Gonna look and go grab some food. I'll be around. Yeah, no problem. Go get some food. Go rest up. But for anybody else that's coming in, hello, I'm Buns. I am little somebody VTuber. Currently I'm playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. We're just getting into some of the Ultra Deluxe content. Also known as the sequel content. Even though it's not really a sequel. I mostly play horror, RPG, and variety games, and yeah, I am a little VTuber. I move and I schmove, and actually this model is brand new. I just debuted it last week. The rigging and everything is not exactly new, but it takes a while to get all the assets together. But yeah, I hope everyone has having a good Saturday and or Sunday, depending on your time zone, and where you are in the world. Because I know a lot of people who should be in bed when it's after midnight are not in bed. I see you, Europeans. I'm seeing you. I'm watching you. I will yell at you. I will yell at you to go the fuck to sleep. I have several friends who can attest to this. But if not, I hope everyone's having a good day. Everyone's having a good weekend so far. And yeah, just feel free to chill, hang out, grab a snack, get up and stretch, and take care of yourself. Take a pee break every once in a while, you know? That sort of thing. But thank you, Zach, for the raid. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm in it right. In the right exact position. I really do appreciate it, and I just hope all the stream all went well. Everything. There we go. I think that's a good spot. I made myself slightly bigger because I want to. But yeah, if anybody hasn't played it, it's Stanley Parable. It's really good. It's full of humor. Narrator is British, so that automatically makes it pretty good. It's honestly, it's a fun game. It's got a lot of fun commentary, especially when it comes to the game industry. I hope everyone's doing good. We are heading into the infinity hole. Yeah. Oh. I'm like infinity, distant future. Hole like infinity. Falling. Distant space-time, distant past, distant space-time. It's like infinity. Opening. Rim. Surrounding area. Depth. Infinite. Hole entrance. Infinity. Oh my. This is like this reminds me of like that one Treehouse of Horror episode where Homer gets stuck in a hole, or Bart gets stuck in a third dimension.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in
Do I
a
get to
video
bring
game.
Bucket with me?
This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh, I don't like ceiling. I don't like the ceiling coming down on me like Whee!
You
Infinite!
see, isn't it wonderful?
It's very
One
wonderful.
of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer.
You are a
but I
bummer.
do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Hi, Frankinator! Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a very silly game and I love it so much.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the
that
hole.
hurt.
You
Oh, that
found
hurt
me
so
out,
much.
Stanley.
Oh.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
You are
Look,
clever.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
No, couldn't be me. I'm Seymour Skinner. It couldn't be me. It's the children. The children are the problem.
Some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Mostly
If that
infinite.
works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Nope.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
The problem is not
The
me.
problem is that you like holes too much.
No.
Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't
like
help
that.
but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did
Don't
before.
like that.
I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Oh, they're making a Bendy movie? Oh, that's cool.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have
Be
so much
interesting
more
to
to show
see.
you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
No!
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here?
I don't know.
I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Bucket, what do you think?
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more
It's
of
a
a
dip.
concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Down the rabbit hole we go. Exactly! Yeah, I didn't know that they were making a Bendy movie. That's interesting. The ending in the third game? Huh. Honestly, they have a pretty good franchise, though, so I imagine that they'll probably come up with, like, more spin-offs and, like, expand the world a little bit more, because it's pretty interesting.
How is this still appealing to you?
As it
I know
is.
you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
Yeah,
You
just like
just
holes.
do whatever it is you're here to do and hit
Exactly.
the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Exactly. The you do you boo thing. No. Hanging out in holes. I actually don't really want to teleport out of here. I was like a quick drink though. Oh, my model keeps moving. There you go. I'll just hang out in the hole for a little bit. Good old hole. Never lets. Just like the just like the bucket. Yeah. Really don't want to leave it. I really don't. Well. Oh, huh. Not big on FPSs, but I mean, given that it's kind of based and inspired on Bioshock, that would be an interesting. When do we start the other the stuff that's supposed to be happening? Do I just wait? I know this trick. Something's supposed to happen. And it's not me returning to the surface. This game, if you wait long enough, gifted with more endings. There's cigarette butts in. That's disgusting. It's so gross. Ew. Ugh. Gross. Yeah. It does remind me I still need to play the other Bioshock games too. And finish up Cassette Beasts as well. Then even if the bucket is preventing you from getting what you want? No. No way. No. No. I don't think the... Is it really? Oh my god. Is it? I have to look. Is it really? Does it really? The one time I get a bucket. Gosh, how do I get rid of the bucket? I just want more interaction with the hole, but you do not have the bucket. Shit! God damn it. Bucket. I don't want to get rid of the bucket. Wait.
Is the, teleport button not working?
Wait.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Maybe
Still
that's
nothing. Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked
Okay,
for.
I think
It's
that's
a
it.
win for everyone.
Shit, I
You
was
get to
waiting
be
for
with the
nothing.
hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
He's actually leaving. Hi, Chewie. Hi, Chewie. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Huh? Is that it? No, it's not it. This is it. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Yeah. It starts. It begins. Well, I can do it with the bucket. Yeah. Bye-bye, Mr. Narrator. Yeah. The cage game will be a Dark Revival side game? Oh, interesting. Never mind, it still happens. I guess I misremembered. I guess I just needed to try to get out of it first. I have bucket! Oh god, I don't like my character model. Oh, I love the dynamic sound of the button presses. Oh, I don't like that one. Mm-mm. I don't think I like that one.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
Oh my god, how many song tracks are there in this? Press H. I will. I'm just experimenting with the songs. Oh no. Puppy! Oh, I do like the galactic theme one. Oh my god, it's a robot. I'm upside down. Puppies. Oh no, it's like a chibi. Almost. Ugh.
Stanley?
What?
Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
Oh god damn it.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And
It's
I'm looking
silly.
forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Little Pip. Oh my god. Is that British? Is that really that British? Am I going in again? No, there has to be a way out. Oh. It is such a classic. It's a lot of fun. It's so silly, but in
Here
the
we are.
best way.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay, we did gym. Range shots. We got the bucket. We got the balloons. We got the achievements. The hole. The hole! Oh, 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 oh. Go back to the hole. Gotta go back to the hole. Gotta check out the hole. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Hole won't open up for me. Guess that's everything though. Is that everything? Achievement. Oh, settings world champion. The other side? Oh, is it? Oh, it's here. The epilogue. Epilogue!
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Yes, yes, we will. Infinity hole. Oh, yeah, settings world champion. Oh, am I not allowed in? God damn it. Do I have to be in the settings? Maybe I'm not allowed in. infinite hole for achievement. Yeah, I think I did everything for the settings, but that's fine. God. Park is that? That's. Oh. It's on this side. Alright, bucket. Gonna mosey on out of here. Get back to the actual game.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
There's so many stairs. I hate that. I just... Sometimes that works, but oh my god, it really doesn't with the frickin' lights.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I like
Yes,
bucket.
I know it's not
I like the
exactly
hole.
clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Balloons. Bucket. Epilogue.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Jump
Hold on.
circle.
Let me do a different arrangement.
Button.
Okay, yes. This is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Jump circle inside the infinite hole. I love
This
it.
isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply...
Just a room.
Well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Oh, no.
A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh no. Oh, it feels like such a horror game. It feels like a horror game. 100% is a horror game. Begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building
balloons.
where he was employee number 427.
Balloons.
Employee
Cal.
number 427's job
Hey
was
again,
simple.
Cal.
He
Thank you
sat
for
at
the
his
head
desk in room
patos.
427 and
And we'll
he
get
pushed buttons
a
on
drink.
keyboard.
While you're here.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how
You
long
doing
to
good,
push
Cal?
them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every
Changing my
day,
colors on
every
me.
month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I have to admit, this one actually
Though
looks
he had
pretty
been
good.
made
I
exactly
wasn't sure about
as
it
his
with the
job
purple hair, but it does look good.
Stanley was happy.
Ah, let's get a straight shot.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
I didn't get to see the
Something
toilet
he
one when
would
you shut it
never
off
quite
last
forget.
week. Oh,
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that
I
not
think
one
I was
single
struggling
order
to,
had arrived on the monitor for
get
him
the-
to follow.
get the command
No
up.
one had showed
That
up
might
to
have
give
been
him
why.
instructions, call a meeting,
Thank you.
or
Thank you
even
for
say hi.
enjoying my color
Never
changes.
in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Very, very wrong.
Shocked,
Mhm.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself
Hi,
unable to
Lewis.
move for the longest time.
Hi,
he came
thank you
to
for
his
grabbing
wits
some
and regained his
sunshine and
senses,
like.
He got up from his
Amanda's
desk
broken?
and stepped out of his office.
Why isn't that coming up? Oh, that one's like broken.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Happy
What could
12th
it mean?
birthday, Stephanie.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Wait,
Perhaps he
bucket.
had simply missed a memo.
My bucket.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where's my bucket? Bucket? Oh, bucket. Louis, I have a bucket now. Aren't you proud of me?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Bucket. Okay. Oh, the new content's gone. No.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yes. Bucket. Yes. Yes to bucket. I hope you're doing good, Louis. Hope you are relaxing as well, too. I know you said you were working today. Pick your feet up, get some food, get some water.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Bucket.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Broom closet? It's not boarded up. It's not boarded up.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
My bucket.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but
My
you have to
bucket.
be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
Oh, it's my bucket.
Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait,
My bucket.
now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends,
Rude.
that your relationship is purely superficial and convenient, that your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning
My
comments.
bucket.
Expand on the wide variety of
bucket.
experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
My bucket.
Go through each of them point by point.
My
Share your
bucket.
journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
My
Let
bucket.
them have it.
My bucket. Read my lips. My bucket. My bucket. My bucket. My bucket.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
I think I have to move my model because it's covering it a little bit, but so you guys can see it.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
It is my bucket, and I am hiding currently because I want to show you the guys the stickers. It says property of Stanley,
You know
which my
what?
model was
I
covering.
could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
I love the bucket so much. Oh my god, what the fuck? It's hilarious. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys the stickers. Hi, Ari. Hi. Hi, Peps. Hi. Welcome in. Hello. Happy, I think for both of you, it's Sunday already. Pretty sure it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. We're in a broom closet with a bucket. Enjoy your stay. Because bucket is love, bucket is life. So it's broom closet, but I could cheat on it with a bucket, in all honesty. I hope you guys are doing well. I get back here. I was showing the stickers. I had to show the stickers. It's property of Stanley. Otherwise, how are we supposed to know that it's the property of Stanley if it's not got a sticker on it? Is that a fake baby girl on the screen? No, it's a figment of your bunny imagination.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
there's
walked
something down
upstairs
here.
to the boss's office. You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Mm-hmm. My 420 has indeed passed. Ah, that's fair. I haven't seen you in a stream in a long time, Buns. I haven't seen you in a long time either, Peps. It's really nice to see you. Really, really good to see you. You're always welcome to pop on by as well, too. You too, Ari. Anybody is always welcome to pop by. Bathroom. Collectible.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
On the toilet.
This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley things? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
God, that's awful. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. How's it going? Currently this is not what my model actually looks like. It's just a color change redeem that was redeemed. Thank you for grabbing some sunshine. I don't know why the I don't know why it's not working. Actually, just open to Twitch for money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. I know that one because I'm Markiplier, to be honest. Let me just. I wonder if I set the. See if I can quickly. Oh, I think it's just mix it up. I think mix it up is just. Which, from what I've heard, is kind of normal. Process of making your first children's book. Oh, you were like saying some stuff on Twitter about that you were like involved in a new project. Is that what it is? Is not responding. Computer's just chugging away. Back. Yeah, mix it up is definitely. Oh god, opening up Opera was a mistake. Anything's open. Please close the. Oh. That's really weird. Why isn't that? I believe. Or is this one? No, Twin Tailless. I should actually probably rename that to lose the Twin Tails. Um, you're showing all your notes that you make back into. Wait, are you doing it by yourself? Like, is this like a self-published one, or is it like you're working with a writer and stuff? Also, thank you, Peps. Thank you for making me lose my Twin Tails. Get in here now. I want to get back to the elevator. I think that's one of the computers that I have to go to.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guide... But Stanley guessed the correct code.
Yeah!
Was luck.
I know
Was
the
it
code.
the bucket
I
all
know the
along?
code.
Was
I
the
know
bucket
the code.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Let's see what we get going down here. That sounds really exciting, Ari. I'm really happy for you. Sounds like something that you're
The elevator
passionate
raced
about.
downward, plummeting towards an unknown
And it's always good
fate.
to have that passion too. And
It
also,
would be
like,
all
writing
Stanley
is
could do
not
to keep
easy.
himself
So,
together, if not for the bucket.
good luck. You can always
Soothing him,
bounce off
comforting
ideas off
him,
of me if you need
reassuring
to.
that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
No, it won't.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Scape! I think we got this one before, but
escape
it's fun.
The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Yeah! Violent death.
The
Violent
door behind
death.
them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Oh? Oh! Oh, is this one? Right.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell,
even-
Stanley, cried the
honestly.
narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
Not bucket. No, 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 no. We're not allowed to kill bucket. No, no, no. Bucket stays with me. Bucket stays with me.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own
Oh.
way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
That's weird. Why did that? I wonder if mix-up disconnected or something. I did lose my bucket. What the fuck? Bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are now standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like the bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. a carnivorous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, and enriched and substantiated knowledge of the bucket and its history are the only true knowledge we ever really have. When you take what you've learned here, with you out into the world. Will you accept the open mind that may be the information you exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of it? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live on as you were in ignorance and darkness? And crazy. All for the bucket. Oh, that's the buns. That's the twin tails. Okay, I'll go short hair for a little while still. Let's mix it up. For some strange reason, wasn't working.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
The bucket is depicted as having two handles. Such a design has never been created in life, having been deemed too dangerous. And rigorously experimental. Every dozens are put to death just for minutes. What's this one say? Photograph of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets on camera. He's catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to many buckets at once. Oh, old bucket. Inferno bucket. Replica of the Inferno bucket. The evil era was so powerfully alarming that it drove dozens of nations at war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and in spite of it all, the fact still remains. No one can control a bucket. Oh my god. Cave trying. While we know that the buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave trying depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, at which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. But I can't read tonight. I'm sorry. Reading out loud hard.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
Yeah.
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Hanging bucket. He symbolizes the necessary between bucket and humanity. However, clear our grasp of the bucket may be. There's yet more that is always out of reach. Distance inevitably is for our own good. I love the sound effects. Stress bucket, an analogy. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Stress equals the level of water in the bucket. Vulnerability, size and strength of the bucket. Cupping, strategies, poles. Rest and relaxation, doing something you enjoy. Rest and relaxation. Why did it repeat it twice? Presented without commentary. Is that it? Can't be it. Where's the exit? Needs to be an exit. Where? Where do I go? Oh? Does he have my stickers?
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I die. That was a good ending, though. Alright. Might be able to have time for maybe one more ending.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Okay, there is one more ending that requires me to look at computers. So I think the computer processor.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I think that's the one that I have to touch. Oh, that's interesting. Let me find them all. Oh, it's all about them. But we know small floating objects have appeared across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are many questions. There was no memo from management. How can you tell you spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took the pictures of them? Big leads are hard to find. Follow clues provided by employee 416. You can do it right around? Thank you. Good luck. Maybe we are the collectibles. Shut the frick up. Difficulty findings. To whom it may concern, I managed to pick up sounds unusual for regular office ambiances or local sources. Cardioid phones, microphones, a directional mic, one that picks up sound from a particular area. Like a streamer mic. Analysis of the recordings allowed me to triangulate this that in all likelihood is coming from the dark air. Very warm. I also picked up what looks like reverberance off of Has anyone had any leads on this? Wouldn't you like to know? Trust the completionist instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? Investigation in this room. No, it feels pointless, TBH. It's spinning figurines. Oh my god, why floating? Do we need contract? Contracts for them. NDA. Potential liability. Can we sell them? Obviously. More money if pulled together. Are there? By floating magnets. As by management. Quarterly success. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm enjoying this way too much. Might have looked like 427. Did we make that? I can't. Interns? Yes. They want money, stock options, our data. And we need more planks. Warehouse access plan. Produce one plank to allow for ease of access past fence. Construct bridge that will allow collection of float. Retrieve Chris's remains from the warehouse floor. Construct new structurally sound bridge. Mission status. A large room, lots of boxes. Oh! Oh, this is a list of where they actually are. Somewhere both red and blue. Nearby a fireplace. Some kind of game. There must be a point to this. Seven. 5. There will be a reward for finding them all. Lies. Who are you? 666. Oh well. There will be cleaning of this wall required. I want to go home. I want them so much. Okay. Close. Oh god. This...
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
No stickers? No stickers? Okay, fine. We're both right
Coming to a
in
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
need to go up to
upstairs to the boss's office.
this way. I think that this is... Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing
2,
presence
8,
of the bucket.
4, 5. There we
Even
go.
now, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Are you still
Was
going
it
to that
the
fucking
bucket
closet?
all along?
Wait, which
Was
closet?
the bucket guiding him?
The broom closet? Because
Yes,
it's fun.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
I love the broom closet. It's fun. Figure.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines.
Thank you for
and
grabbing some
figures.
sunshine,
What do you think,
Carl.
Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1?
Number go
Let me
up.
Sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Number go up. Number go up. Number go up. Well, I had to get that computer. Get to an ending for the next.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Maybe I'll just collect the rest of the figurines first, and then I'll
The lights
probably head
rose
off.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Bucket. Also, I like the broom closet. It's fun. And his reactions are the best. I'll always go back to the
Monitors
broom closet.
jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
That's going
The
okay.
bucket had never seen anything like this,
I think I'm
and it
almost
very nearly burst into
got
tears
all of
as
the,
Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that
standard,
everything would be fine.
Standard endings anyways.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I'm just gonna grab a drink while we
These questions
wait
raced
for
furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
the elevator to show up.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend.
I don't think
in
if
the
there's
entire
another
world. At this point, he could
like
trust no
romantic
one except
ending
the
with the bucket. I don't know why I'm thinking about that first. Wait, this ending.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Yes.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Bucket knows. The bucket knows.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
I haven't tried that yet.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
Hi, bucket.
Not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
No, I haven't tried that one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
That's
it
a
mean?
different end.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I could try to do the one in the window.
The confusion and the chaos
The one that I was
all
going to do is the
seemed to melt
apartment
away
one.
as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all
This
be
one?
gone?
Oh, that was a lot easier to get to than last time.
Yes,
Whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
we've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception.
Oh God.
This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred
God.
amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket!
Oh, it sounds so awful with his voice.
Stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like... My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket.
Wait,
nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Wait. I get my bucket back though, right?
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
This is so
With the bucket in
different.
his arms again, he was home.
Wait, is this... Wait. Let's check. Is this... that other ending that I wanted to get? There's a particular ending that I wanted to get that was a little bit... It required me to go around and, all of the... do all of the, computers. Nice computer. Sequel. Oh, I'm still in the sequel! I can have the sequel. Stanley to heaven. Oh. Oh, there's so many buttons. Oh no. Is this all? Is this all? Oh no, they reset! Oh my god. Oh, I don't think there's an exit. I think I have to get out of here. Oh my god, this is cool. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're gonna go back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh. That other ending.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Here.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Anything else? I think that was it. I think the other one that I wanted to get was the equipment one. I know that one's pretty good. But I might make that my last one. I know there's a like an actual ending with the sequel, like since I'm technically still in the sequel. But there it was. Continue. That's okay. You know what? We'll get the apartment ending. I think that will be about it for tonight. It's a little bit longer than I thought it would be. I'm having fun.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Oh.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Alright.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
Bucket is
yes,
always
Stanley
correct.
thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes, good.
Said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Oh.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Oh, they
but
can't.
Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Alright, let's see.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here. Stanley once again obeyed blindly. Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good one.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Why is there no oven? Hello, Bucket. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your Bucket. Press G to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press Y.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press X to go back to...
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Anything else? Don't listen to loud, man. Angry bee. Press V.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Wait, where? Oh, it's on the... Press N to ignore anyone in your life except me. Oh no, this is a bad relationship.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Oh no. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Very real.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Jasmine. Press M to relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
Just
Why
a
do
bucket.
I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Oh, I can kind of like flipping. Huh. I'm on the desk. Just you to go home. To go home, to work, to home, to work, to work, to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket.
Oh no.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Oh my god. Sexy night with the bucket. That's what it is.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give
No.
it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give
No.
it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Back to work, Stanley. Oh my god. That's too much. Alright, I think that was a good one to end on. It's like 11 o'clock now, so this is getting a little late. I think I got most of them too, so let's see if there's somebody on that grade. Yeah, I don't know why Mix-Up is so lucky. Anybody else? You know what? I rate him a little too frequently, but Lewis is on, and he was in here earlier. And he is still playing Tears of the Kingdom. By not doing the plot, because that's how he plays games. So I think I'll say hi to him. Anybody else? Oh, I forgot that there's a new Vishojo member debuting their model and stuff. That would have been kind of fun to watch. I kind of forgot that that was happening today. Oh well, I'll just have to learn all about it in the morning. Either that or I think Bolts has been going on for quite a while. I have either content warning or Legend of Zelda. So that's how it is. I think I'll just go with Lewis. We can read Bolts another time. Although Bolts is pretty fun too. But yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me. Thank you so much, Zach, if he's still here for the raid too. Much appreciated. This has been a really fun game. I think I will leave it there for now. I got most of the endings and the endings that I wanted to get. But yeah. I'm a little still unsure if I'm gonna be... Actually, no, I think I'm supposed to have a collab tomorrow. I will have to double check on that. It could be Forewarned. I've been really wanting to play, and I've never played before, and I don't know how to play. So I will get back to you guys about that. I'll probably put something on Twitter if not. But no next weekend because I might be going on vacation. I know I don't really want to announce that, but I actually will be unable to stream. So I will just try to make it up for you guys in a week or two. I want to get back to Cassette Beasts well too, and maybe start a new game as well. But it's been a lot of fun, and I was really happy that I got to play it for debut and kind of finish up things today as well too. And I'm happy, you know. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I'm gonna set up the... I don't have a free raid message, I'm sorry. I feel like you asked that last time, Kier. But if anybody wants a raid message with the... There's that. If you want a free raid message, just feel free to come up with your own. Raid for... Turn. Disgraceful. I will set one up for you, Care. I will set up a free one. I'm sorry. Oh, this week was a little bit busy. It was a bit of a weird week. It just felt like a long work week for some strange reason, and the weekends are never long enough, so. There we go, that works. But please go say hi to Lewis. He's a wonderful streamer, and he has a great design. He's a really great guy. So, and thank you guys again for joining me. maybe stream tomorrow with Forewarned. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day, night, or time zone, wherever you are. And I will see you all time. Bye-bye.